Yo, so I was looking at my drawings, okay? And I was trying to figure out why they look different. Why some look better and some doesn't look better, okay? And I realized something and I tried to replicate it. So basically, I did replicate it, okay? And I saw that my drawings were better. Why? Because before I started drawing, okay, before every piece or every study or whatever, I just warmed up. And that what I just realized, okay, that the bad drawing was when I didn't warm up, and the kind of good, okay, and the better drawing was when I did implement it. So, and also I replicate it, and you know, I see the results. So that's when I realized that making. So that's when I realized how important are habits. Okay, this small, like, I don't know, it was like 5 or 10 minutes warm up, just drawing circles and lines before a drawing helped me. I don't know, I could spot the difference, so why not just spend those 5 minutes to warm up? Yeah, and that's what I saw. Those small habits can improve our art so much. So now, I will tell you about couple habits that I use that I also see that improve my art. So I will share with you those habits, okay? So now, I've been drawing for like a year now. Obviously, before that, I was drawing for like, let's say, all the time combined was a couple months. So, but I was like a really baby back then, so it doesn't really matter. So it's been like a year since I started drawing again, and I think my improvement is kind of fast, although it could be faster. So yeah, I will not teach you what I learned through actually this year, like for me the most important habits. So now let's start with the first habit, which is simple. Draw daily, okay? I don't know why people telling us that we shouldn't draw daily. I mean, I don't see the reason why we shouldn't draw daily, okay? The first is it builds consistency. And for me in drawing, it's really important because I see, like, whenever I was a year ago, I was drawing like 2 times a week, you know? And now when I'm drawing almost every day, I see that the times where I was drawing 2 times a day, I was rusty, okay? So let's say it was Monday and next day is Tuesday, I learned something. So now I'm drawing next week again. And first I gotta, like, you know, undust my skills. So it takes some time. So I don't know why we shouldn't draw daily. And I know it will be hard to be consistent, okay? It's not only in art and stuff, okay? It's hard, you gotta build it. So one step at a time. So let's say you draw like maybe 3 times a day, 3 times a week. So you try to do 4 times, then 5 times, then maybe like at 1 hour somewhere. You just try not to build it slowly, okay? Don't rush it. I mean, you can rush it, maybe it will work out, but no guarantee. So yeah. Now maybe you may say that you don't have time, but you obviously do. So you just need 30 minutes a day to really improve, to really draw something, okay? And if you won't do that, someone else will do, okay? So if you have a dream, let's say you want to become, I don't know, an illustrator for like a video game company or whatever, someone else can actually pass you and can actually take your dream. So that's what I realized, and that's what I realized recently. If you won't draw every day, someone else will. So, you know, I don't see why we gotta do that. It's kind of like a race, okay? So yeah. And also, as I said, people tell us that we shouldn't draw daily. that we shouldn't draw every day. And guess what? They fucking do that. They draw daily. I don't know why. Maybe they just wanna be ahead of us. Maybe. But so for me, I used to like watch YouTube all day. Okay, and I wasn't really improving at art, obviously, because I wasn't doing art. So then I had this thought that someone else now, when I'm drawing, when I'm watching YouTube, someone else is drawing and improving. So, you know, it's a race. Now, doesn't mean that you can sleep. You just have to like 24/7 draw. Not really. You just have to spend your time, your free time. Can't waste your time, your free time, okay? So let's say, I don't know, you go to sleep. Sleep is important. So you get like 8 hours of sleep, okay? Now, let's say you wake up, you go to school or to work, and then you have free time. So you try to spend it with no wasting a single minute. I mean, obviously it's hard, so you just try as best as you can. So yeah, draw daily. So now the second tip, the second habit that I actually started doing recently was observing. So whenever I look at something, okay, let's say this pen, I try to observe it. Okay, I see for like a texture, for light, or like a form, okay. I try to simplify it, so you know it's like a cylinder, okay, with here. I mean, I don't know, but I just look at it. I look at the lighting or whatever, the form, the colors, and I try to do it with everything. Obviously, you know, don't just every second like look at something. Okay, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. No, if you have a time, if you're not doing anything, so why not look at something and observe it? Simple as that, and you can learn a lot, okay? If you're not drawing, you can observe. And also, it's not only in the real life, you can also observe on other artists, okay? So you can maybe watch their speed paints, you can watch their tutorials, like their art even, okay? You can study it, obviously. And yeah, so because art, I mean drawing, basically, is not only the drawing skill, okay, the hand skill, okay? It's also in your head. You gotta observe, you gotta build this library, okay? Because let's say you need something here to be able to put it on canvas through your hand, okay? It's like a connection, head, hand, canvas. You need something in head to be able to draw with hand to put it on canvas. Yeah, kinda like that. So yeah, observation skills are important. Sometimes even I will actually make a video about it because I don't know, it's like opened my eyes, basically. It's like a graph, okay? When there's two curves, okay? One is for your, I think it was drawing skill, okay? Like your hand, your whatever. And the other one was observation skill. And basically what it was like those two curves, and sometimes they will overlap themselves, and sometimes one was higher, the other times one was lower. And basically it showed that sometimes your observation skills are higher than you're actually be able to draw, okay? And then you just get discouraged, then you will say that your art sucks, then you'll say, I don't know, whatever. And sometimes your actually skills, okay, let's say your skills of drawings are better than your observation skills. So then you like your drawings, then let's say you don't see really much of improvement that you can do. And yeah, that's really interesting. So okay, the third one, the third habit that I implemented actually in this year, I think, was actually plan things. So I don't get those people, and you probably maybe also don't, but some people are just waiting for the, I don't know, the inspiration or something. And I mean, waiting for motivation, for inspiration, it may never come, okay? And what I do actually is, I mean, there was a quote or something that, I mean, I don't want to look for it, but it was kind of like, I only write with inspiration or with motivation Luckily, it always strikes at 6 a.m. or something like that. So motivation is actually a habit, kinda. So basically what I do, instead of waiting for motivation for this, I don't know, something to strike me, and now I will be able to draw. Instead of that, I know what I want to draw, like a day before or whatever, and I have like a schedule of what I want to draw, like what characters or something, what fan arts, and I just look at, okay, now I'm drawing, let's say, Reina from Valorant. Okay, now I'm starting drawing, and because of that, I actually get motivated. Because of that, I also get inspired, and I also will get ideas. Okay, so actually, I have a book, Creative Act of Well-being or something. Rick Rubin something. I haven't read it all, but you know, there was like there was something that was like kind of like this creativity. Okay, you gotta able that to pass through you, something like that. Okay, so it's not something that magically goes into your head when you're not doing shit. It's when you actually start to draw, start to write, start to, I don't know, whatever, then the creativity is able to show itself. So that's why I plan things. That's why I don't wait for motivation or something. I just start drawing and hope for the best that I'll get the idea. Okay, it's better than not doing anything and still hoping to get an idea. Okay, and obviously doing something will actually like boost your chances of getting an idea, getting motivated and stuff. So that's why I plan. I also set goals. So let's say like goals are actually important. I've made a whole video about it. So I don't know, it will be somewhere here, whatever. Now, goals help me a lot. They actually motivate you. I mean, it depends on what they are. Okay, what are those goals? But for me, it was like I had the goal to, it was like spend 200 hours or something drawing a month. Not really. Wait, it wasn't. It was actually 880 because it was 20 a week for a day. Yeah, it was something like that. So it was for a day. So I had this big goal. Okay, I had a goal to in 1 year draw 4,000 hours, and yeah, it was only this goal. So I wasn't really inspired by that. I wasn't really motivated. I wanted to get this, but it was so long. When I'll see my actually progress, it was like, okay, at the end of the year I will draw 1,000 hours and then I will see it. So I broke those goals into smaller goals. I broke these goals to smaller goals. So then I went, okay, for every three months I wanted to, I don't know what, how much was it, and whatever. And then for instead of 3 months I would do 1 month, and then for 1 month I would do weekly and daily, so that I had this Excel sheet when I just typed how many hours a day I was drawing. So set goals for your art, you will get motivated and stuff. Pretty good, plan things, okay? And also previous habits like warm up is so OP, so overpowered. Also draw daily, okay? It's, you know, you gotta improve. You want to improve, I would say. So yeah, draw daily. Now also observe to learn stuff. I know it's interesting when you look at, I don't know, even trees and see how shadows, how textures, you know, different stuff. It's kind of cool. Like, I don't know, you take a glass and you see through it, like, okay, how would I draw it? That's interesting. Also plan your drawings, plan stuff. Yeah, and also like, okay, let's say you don't have time to draw. Now, let's say you only have 30 minutes to draw. Now, you don't just sit and draw, okay, because you don't know what to draw. So you spend, I don't know, maybe like 15 minutes of thinking of what you want to draw. And don't do that, you'll waste your time. So let's say before sleep or whatever, the day before, you just plan what you want to draw, and then when you wake up, when there's time for drawing, you actually know what to draw. You can even do that with, I don't know, like picking a reference for that drawing or whatever. Like maybe throughout the day you can, I don't know, pick some ideas and write them somewhere. Yeah, so that's also, you can combine that. Yeah, so that's pretty good. So now, thanks for watching. I hope you found it valuable. Okay, I want to give you a value, like, you know, maybe, I don't know, I'm learning stuff and I just want to teach them, teach those stuff, so maybe, you know, someone else will actually improve faster. I don't know, just like that. So thanks for watching. Now, you know, my socials are in description below, whatever. Subscribe, like and stuff, and yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.